Here we go, back again with another match preview, and I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself over and over again until the cows go home or until Lee Johnson wakes up and smells the goddamn roses. So tonight it's finished Lincoln City 2, Sunderland 0. And before I get into the dissecting of this shambles of shite, I want to say congratulations to Lincoln. Had your fans back for the first time. They made a very vocal, for a vocal crowd tonight. That guy banging the drum and, constantly him and his mates banging away at that drum. Shouting all night long. Good fans, good bunch of fans. Congratulations on your 2-0 lead at half time. Thoroughly deserved. Team full of passion, full of pride, full of want, full of desire, full of ambition. Manager looking to do things differently, having a really good season at Lincoln City. Everything looks good and rosy in the garden at Lincoln. And what can I say? I wish you all the best, You do deserve the 2-0 half-time lead. Sunderland is another story. Now, I forget what that saying is, but when someone keeps on making the same mistake over and over and over again, and it doesn't, and they think there's going to be a change. They think there's going to be something different in it. It's going to, by doing the same mistake over and over again, I don't understand how he thinks it's not going to be the same result or the same kind of play. I don't get it. I really just don't get what Lee Johnson does with this Sunderland side. Because for me today, Sky might have said it was 4-3-3, but it wasn't. And it was like a 4-2-3-1. And I don't get what's happened to McGeady just running down the wing and getting the ball across to Charlie Wyke. Charlie Wyke had absolutely nothing to do tonight. But to make matters worse, it doesn't do anything to instill any confidence in you. Yes, he scored all them goals, but he did absolutely zero diddly squat tonight, Charlie Wyke. Nothing. It was like a passenger on the pitch. Pointless. Anywhere outside of the penalty box is a waste of time. Too slow. The only time Charlie Wyke comes to life is when a ball is down the byline and is crossed into the box. With a bit of pace. Otherwise, he's a passenger and an absolute waste of space on the football pitch. Because the balls tonight are these big high whoops-a-daisies, whoops-a-daisy. They come down with snow and they're no good to Charlie Wyke. They're no good to anybody, to be fair. Absolutely rubbish crossing from the likes of Jones and McGeady. The high balls into the box, they come down, they're too slow, awful. Where's these balls you whip into the box for the likes of the one-touch Charlie Wyke? If you stopped, we've stopped doing it. We just literally stopped doing what we did best when Charlie Wyke scored all them goals, which I cannot believe we've done. That's the first criminal act by Lee Johnson, is I don't understand why he keeps bringing McGeady into the centre of the park and letting McGeady run round in the middle of the park when he's at his best going down the wing, whipping the ball in. That's the only time we're going to score with Charlie Wyke. Otherwise, at any other time, he's pointless on the pitch. Waste of time. Completely. We nullified our only chance of getting a goal is by getting down the wings, getting the ball, whipping that ball in, not the whoops-a-daisies, whipping the ball in as fast as you can so Charlie Wyke can get on it, one touch in the back of the net. We don't do it anymore. That's the reason why we're being garbage shite over the last few weeks. One of the reasons why, simple as our only bit of our only gem we have, our only bit of, I can't even think of the words. I mean, I don't even know how my throat's still going. The only one thing good that Charlie Wyke has got going for him is them balls into the box, which we stopped doing. Literally, we've just stopped doing it. Lee Johnson, what does Lee Johnson actually see that we That way, don't. What does he see? What's going on with this bloke? Does this bloke want to keep his job? Does this bloke want to succeed at Sunderland? What is Lee Johnson doing at this club at this moment in time? What's he doing? We'll start off with a formation. It's this, you know, he plays with a two in midfield, right? It hasn't worked all season. It hasn't, right? It's the reason why we struggled, you know, and we've been bad and we've only made 4th position because they're too weak. Doesn't matter which two they are. It could be Ledbetter, Powers, Scow and Winchester. Any combination. It's piss poor. It's weak. We need to have a 3 midfield, whether you like it or not. Simple as. 3 only makes the difference when we can control a game from midfield. Because at the moment, Powers giving the ball away, Scowen's giving the ball away. They both cannot pass the ball for Toffee. It's unbelievable. You think they got Toffee stuck on the feet because when they pass the ball, it doesn't go to another Sunderland player. I mean, being a bit harsh, I'm exaggerating, yes, but the majority of the passes aren't brilliant. They're slow, they're shambolic at times. We need that third player, third person in there, simple as. Third person in there to control the midfield, to help the other 2 midfielders, to bring something else to the game, to get through the centre, then to get the ball out to McGeady, because at the moment, Jones and McGeady being marked out the match. But I mean, at half time it was 0-0. Yes, it was 0-0. It was boring first half. I mean, we played Northampton. I mean, you saw it. You saw it. You all saw the Northampton game. It was crap. It was boring. It was pathetic. It wasn't very good. We struggled to beat the team that got relegated, for fuck's sake. We struggled to beat the team. They got relegated. So what does Lee Johnson do? Just do exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. No, it's so predictable. Michael Appleton must be sitting, you know, before this match thinking, I know what Sunderland they're going to do. I know what formation they're going to play. I know what they're going to do. It's just like, let's just put more effort in. We'll dominate midfield. We'll create more chances. We've got a young, youthful team. They've got a 20-year-old kid. And where's all our kids? And Maguire, where's Maguire? What is the point of having someone like Chris Maguire on the bench, not using him? Not using him. He brings on Diamond with 6 minutes to go. How does Diamond get on before Maguire? Because he's stubborn and he won't change the system. He'll play this all day at the cows come home. You mark my words, on Saturday, we'll come out and he'll play the same 2 in midfield. He'll play all exactly the same. He might make 1 or 2 little changes of personnel, but it won't be anything exciting. He won't say, right, okay, we're fucked. We're 2-0 down. I'm going to play Josh Hawkes. I'm going to bring Hawkes on. You know, he scored again the other day against Stoke on the 23s. We'll start him. We'll put him up in midfield. You know, we'll have Ledbetter there with all the talent in the world. Ledbetter with all the experience, the knowledge. We'll have him in the centre of the park. Why not play Hawks just in front with another centre, another midfielder? Whether it be Winchester, I don't know. Probably Power, Hawks and Ledbetter. Why not do something different? You know, let's just be brave, be ambitious. Let's just go out fighting. Let's try and get it turned round. It's half time, we're 2-0 down. We can come back. We need to make the changes though, because we just keep on doing the same thing, you know, week in, week out. The guard football's been chronic, you know. How many points have we got in the last 10 games? Shite. Never mind his 14 unbeaten run. They wasn't playing great football then either. And now we're going on this long, horrible beaten run. Apart from we won 1 match against Plymouth, but that was lucky because they were down to 10 men. So for me, Lee Johnson, if he plays the same on Saturday that he plays today, we're out. We're gone. Simple as. And, you know, and I'll congratulate Lincoln. He needs to be bold. He needs to do something different. He needs to make the change. He needs to go either 4-4-2 or go 4-3-3 and start Stewart and drop Wyke. Get Wyke. You know, just he's done well this season. I'm not going to slag him off. He's done brilliant, top goal scorer. But with Wyke on the pitch, we're one-dimensional. We don't have anything else to give. If Wyke's on the pitch and we don't play to what suits Wyke the best, it's criminal. It is absolutely criminal. It's criminal not to play to what suits Wyke's the best. And if we don't do that, then he's a passenger. It's a waste of time. As you can see, I'm still not well. I haven't fully recovered yet. But it's like Maguire, waste of time on the bench. He's not going to start him, is he? He doesn't like Maguire, simple as. Regardless how smiley he is and all this, Maguire just doesn't suit Lee Johnson, just doesn't like Chris Maguire for whatever reason. You know, that's pointless. Will he do something different on Saturday? Will Lee Johnson actually finally wake up, smell the roses and do something goddamn different on Saturday? Or is he going to play the same system and the same shit football? If he plays the same as tonight, the same system, same shit football, then we out. We're in League One next season. The only time today, Jordan Jones first half, it was well marked. Lincoln did the job. He well marked him. But in the second half, Jordan Jones, for me, woke up. Brilliant shot. Their keeper did a good save off the crossbar. Barely right. Should have scored. Hit the crossbar. And Jones started to get the ball and started running with the ball, moving the ball about. He actually, for the first time in the match, looked decent. But then he got took off. I do wish Denver all the best. I hope he's not injured too badly. I don't even want to top the second goal. I mean, what the hell was Flanagan doing? What was Flanagan doing? Passing the ball back to Burge. Burge again, just no confidence, hapless. Kicks the ball straight off there, playing the back of the net. Joke. It's an absolute joke. It is. And Flanagan had a good first half. But was it Flanagan's? Was it Flanagan's fault? You tell me, was it Flanagan's fault for the second goal, or was it Lee Burge, or was it just a calamity of two calamity players? Fantastic Flanagan in the first half. Flappy Flanagan in the second half. This is what we put up with. This is what we have to have. This is what we get. And it's no laughing matter. It isn't no laughing matter. But at the end of the day, I hope on Saturday our fans who go to the ground, 10,000 fans, can rally the troops. Hope Lee Johnson wakes up with a different brain, comes out, changes the formation, plays a couple of youngsters who actually want to do well, and we're going to win 3-2. That would be a perfect Saturday. You know, just for the fans itself, turning up there, bought the tickets, 2-0 down, half time. Can we do it? It's never over till the fat lady sings. And I can't see any fat lady singing. So it's still game on to Saturday. So I'm going to stay positive. Don't just hopefully on Saturday, please, Lee Johnson, do something different. Do something different on Saturday, Lee. Please. Right, thanks for watching the video. Please take care. God bless. Subscribe to the channel. I'm off to bed because I'm absolutely shattered. And life doesn't get any better, does it really? It doesn't get much better, right? I'm sorry if I ranted on too long. I'm sorry if I do blame different players for certain things. At the end of the day, you know, I have nothing against any of the players. I really don't. I do wish them all the best in the future. But the majority of these players should not be at Sunderland next season. Right, I'll leave you with that thought. See you later.